Won the district's regionals and very nearly a Division I state baseball title. The Perrysburg Yellow Jackets had an incredible run that ended last weekend with just their second appearance at states in school history. For head coach Dave Hall and his entire program, it's a memory that will last a lifetime. Tonight, Coach Hall's in the house as we go one-on-one. All right, Coach, first of all, thanks for coming in, and I really appreciate it. Let's talk about last weekend. It was incredible, starting with Thursday's semifinal game in Columbus against Willoughby South. Did you ever expect something like that, a walk-off double with the bases? The drama couldn't have been any higher.
No, we were hoping to get the lead early. We felt we had to get it early against them. And we kept telling the kids as we struggled through the day that we needed one big inning, just hang in there. We've done this before. But there's no way I could have scripted that. No way.
And you were telling me, Matt Garbig, the young man that got the walk-off hit, he almost didn't play for you because he had knee surgery.
Yeah, we were, in January, I was still doubting whether he could play. He was not cutting and going left or right until right before pitchers and catchers started. And we were really scared. I think the rain may have helped us because he was only playing once or twice a week, and we'd get a week of rain and rejuvenate it, so it may have helped him a little bit. But yeah, he just came through really big for us. He hit the home run against Strongsville in the regionals, and I don't know if there's a bigger hit than what he did against South.
What about 26 years? You've been a head coach at Perrysburg. You've been at the school for 29 years. Has this been, and you've been a couple times to the States, but has this been the crowning, even though you didn't finish it off on last Saturday and win it, has this been your crowning moment?
I think so. The 2003 team is right there with them.
I remember that.
And my 99 team that came up a little bit short in the districts. But you know, all my teams have been special. The neatest thing about this whole experience was I probably had 60 texts as soon as we won the game against South. Most of them were former players. Facebook was incredible. It had just exploded with all my former players getting from me. I didn't get emotional this one. The last time I cried when we got beat. This one I didn't until yesterday. I got a call from Facebook. One of my former players from back in '86 said he brought his boy up from Georgetown, Kentucky, met his dad because he had to be there to watch what he had started. And I had tears in my eyes because I don't know how many guys from '86, '87, '88 said they were watching us and following us. So to me, it's my whole career. It's everybody I've ever coached. It was for them because we kept telling. We always talk about tradition, and you know, you're doing this not just for this team, but for the team 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. These guys are following you, and they were. It was amazing. But this group of kids themselves, they were so incredibly tight, fun to be with. You know, great group of kids. They're going to be successful no matter what they do. Because
this is a situation, and I'm sure you told the kids that you better enjoy it because you might not get there again.
It's hard to get there. Last year we got a heartbreaker. We lost in the regional finals, and I told the kids all year, there's a target on our back. Everybody said we were going to be good. Everybody thought we could get there. Until we won the regionals, I really felt that we hadn't accomplished anything because I think everybody expected us to get there. So there was a lot of pressure on our kids, and we play in such a tough league that there were probably 15 games in a row we couldn't lose, and we went 14-1, and now we had a wake-up call against AW, a good ball club. But, you know, I just said, you got to enjoy this. And our kids were really good after the defeat. I thought they handled it well. They were composed after we got beat. And the thing that we talked about afterwards is the biggest thing they were upset with is they knew they'd never play again together. And Alex Schmick, our star player, gathered the kids afterwards. He said, we got to have one more jacket yell before we leave. And I thought that was sort of neat. That sort of touched my heart.
Because it was a group of seniors, it was a group of largely veteran kids that had played together, not just in high school, but junior high and middle school and grade school, going all the way back to when you first get a bat in your hand, your dad's out in the backyard throwing wiffle balls. Yeah. I guess that makes it almost more special in a sense.
I think so. I think most of those kids said they formed together about 6th grade. And it was pretty much that core group all the way through. And some of the dads that coached him go, we've been waiting for this since 6th grade. And I think the thing was the whole community was behind us. There were 1,500 people there, I swear, from Perrysburg. Former players, people in the community, teachers. It was incredible. We had a send-off. We had the police escorted from this high school to 582 where we got on 75. It was just neat. We had a reception when we got back, and the whole community really supported us. Yeah, I don't think you enjoy it until it's afterwards. And then you sit back and you go, that was a good thing we just did. And I think I'll be smiling all summer about what we did, because the kids just bought into what we did, and that made it enjoyable. I mean, this was a great group.
We're happy that you got to states, you represented. It was just so dramatic and so awe-inspiring, and everybody from here at the TV station to my radio gig over at ESPN 106.5, the ticket, we're calling out Perrysburg, 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 and thankfully you had a great experience, and
yes.
You're going to be able to keep that in your memory and
yep.
keep it going next year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming in tonight.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.